Welcome back to this World of Warcraft Let's Play. You're Sambo. Joining me today is, woohoo, that's right, it is none other than Seràphis, our level 90 Draenei DK, and standing next to me, two lovely ladies. Well, I know one of them is lovely, and that would be Starlin, aka Assistant Professor Suta Hisui. Good evening, how are you today?
Tired. I'm on day 5 of a 9-day shift.
Day 5 of a 9-day okay, I don't think I've ever worked that hard in my entire life. Good Lord, I hope there's a reward at the end of it for you. Do you get a whole bunch of time off?
2 days off.
2 days off in a row. I like the sound of that. I think that deserves a clap. There we go. Well done. You know what? It's good to see you here, Starlin. I can see you are level 65. Now, today, of course, folks, and welcome to this episode, is part 2 of our Black Temple raid. And we've got a whole bunch of the other Distant World members who are on the inside. We'll talk to them in just a moment. But, Starlin, you need to be level 70 for that. I see you've got yourself to level 65. Not quite 70 yet, though. You're getting there. You're getting there indeed. Whereabouts are you questing at the moment?
Hellfire Peninsula right now.
Oh, okay, yep. Do you know what? I bet you can't wait to get out of there. I don't particularly like that zone. If you're like me, you'll be wanting to get to Nagrand or to Zangarmarsh, two of my favourite zones here in Burning Crusade. So good luck for that. 65, you're getting there very, very close, and hopefully we'll see you in our level 70 raids very, very soon. Before we go, though, you've got to tell me, what is that helmet that you're wearing there? It looks like a mining helmet.
Yeah, I got that from one of the Hellfire quests, but I don't remember exactly which one.
All right, looking good though, and of course one of my favourite models in this game is the female Draenei model. Most of my characters are actually female Draeneis. So while we run this raid today, Star, are you going to be off questing?
I'm going to probably stick around here and kill things.
Alright, sounds good to me. So it's safe when we get out, if we ever get out. Let me think. Tigerhawk Rosebud, look at that. What a surprise. She's dancing there. You're going to dance everybody to death. You've got yourself to level 76. That is fantastic. Well, you've been leveling like a demon in the background, have you?
Yeah, been having fun though.
Yeah, it's a great game, isn't it? Even after all these years, wow, so much fun. Whereabouts have you been leveling? What zone?
Right now, I think I'm in the Dragon Blade.
Oh, let me think, the Netherwing area. That's just south of here. Very cool. By the way, are you going, and this is a question for you, Star, and for you, Tiger, are either of you guys going for your Nether Drake rep?
I'm going to try to.
Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah, definitely. Let me show off. Here we go. This is the one we're talking about. You know what? Merrick's not here right now, so he can't show off his time-lost Proto-Drake. So I look awesome now, not Merrick. There we go. That's the one that you want. And by the way, guys, yes, we're going to show you how to start that quest line. That'll probably be in the next WoW episode, in fact, so you guys can all get this. Look at that. Beautiful. That's now, what's the name of that mount, Star?
Heart of Aspects. Heart
of the Aspects. That's also a lovely looking mount. I think I've got that one as well. Great stuff. But Tiger, you too could be riding one of these amazing dragons here if you do the Netherwing quest line. So we'll definitely show everybody that one. Do you know what, Tiger? Another thing that I'm kind of excited about, and in fact I know we've got a special guest in the Mumbles who can tell us more about it. Tiger, you know, we're here in World of Warcraft, but some other news came through the other day about another game that we play. And in fact, it's the namesake of our guild. Do you know anything about what's happening in that other game, Tiger, and what that other game might be?
Are you talking about Rift?
No, but that's another good point that you bring up, actually. And that is, folks, if you don't already know, we've created a guild called Distant World in Rift. And if you pop along to either the Facebook page or our community sites, you'll see all the information you need to know about that over there. So come and join us in Rift, because that goes free to play on June the 12th. That's very, very close. But Tiger, there's another game, something to do with, well, it's, I think, the very first guild we created that was called Distant World, and that's had some major news. And I know that we've got, like I said, someone who you guys all should recognise to do with that game, and we'll speak to them in just a minute. They're here in Mumbles. But Tiger, come on, you must know the game I'm talking about.
Final Fantasy 14.
Yes, that's the one. That is the one. Final Fantasy 14 has had a release date announced, and we dragged Catella Avonlea, who is here, into the Mumbles to tell us a little bit about it before we go on our raid here in Black Temple. So Catella, are you there?
I'm here.
Hey, good to see you. You must be one of the most happy people in the world right about now.
Oh, I'm ecstatic.
Yeah, you've been hanging out for this date. I know you have for a very, very long time. So, but look, before we go any further, tell us, when is Final Fantasy XIV being released?
Release date is August 27th, 2013.
Whoa, look at that. Okay, these ladies can't contain themselves here in WoW. That is awesome. That's not that far away, actually. Time is going to go really, really quickly. Now, I'm sure there's a whole bunch of information that we could ask you, but look, we don't want to do that today. Of course, we're here to play WoW, but I did want to make sure that everybody knew about that. Now, is there anything that people need to do, Catella, in terms of, purchasing the game? Because I understand, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I understand this is going to be available for PS3 and PC. Is that correct?
That is correct. We actually just ordered the collector's edition for Blind for the PS3 yesterday.
Oh, nice. Okay, so hang on a minute. What if because people are going to ask about this, what if I'm on PS3 and you are on PC? Can we play with each other in the same game, in the same place?
Yes, we can.
So it's cross-server. That's a big question that people keep asking. If they want to buy the collector's edition or pre-order or do any of that sort of stuff, do people go to their local games website, or can you go to a Final Fantasy website? Where do you go?
So you can either start off with Square Enix itself.
Right.
You can go there. That's where we actually got Blinds. I do know that people have said that they've ordered it off of Amazon already.
Okay.
And then I know that some people have said that they've gone to regular retailers. We were at our regular GameStop locally here today, and when I asked them, they actually didn't have the collector's edition. So I'm not quite sure if there's some limitations on where that's available, or maybe they just don't have it in their system just yet, since it was just announced just 2 days ago. So maybe it's just taken some time.
I think you're right. I think it's very fresh now, so it'll probably take a while for retailers to get hold of it in their stock systems. But there you go, folks. Look, what we'll do is we'll pop a link down in the description of the actual Square Enix site, and that's a good start as any. So in fact, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. Do you plan on joining us over in Final Fantasy XIV at that day? What's that date again, Catella?
August 27th, 2013.
August 27th. Lock it in your calendars, folks, because that's when we will be back. And the other thing, of course, Catella, is everyone's asking us, will we be picking up the Let's Play series once the game goes back live? What do you think, Catella? Do you reckon we should bother doing that, or should we have a big holiday?
I think we should try again.
I think we'll be back. And in fact, I think we'll be back with a whole bunch of folk who are also joining us here in the Mumbles. We'll get a big hello from them in just a second. We've got Clax, we've got Jenna, we've got Jinx McNinja, we've got Keegs, we've got Merrick, we've got Shaden, we've got Steph as well. Hello guys, how are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Now, come on, Merrick, are you excited for the release date of Final Fantasy XIV?
I am, and I'm trying to find somebody who can put me in carbonite so that I can sleep for the next 3 months. But so far, no luck.
That sounds like a good idea. It's going to go so horribly slow. You know what it's like? A watched pot never boils, so they say. And I'm just going to be keeping an eye on that date, and it's going to seem like forever, like Christmas, waiting for Christmas when you're a kid. I reckon. Steph, we can see you in the Mumbles there. Hi, Steph. How's it going? Are you going to be joining us in Final Fantasy XIV?
I sure am. Got my collector's edition already ordered.
Oh, you have? Look at all these people are so organised. What about you, Jinx McNinja? G'day, mate.
When I first heard the news on the release date, I couldn't go to my local GameStop fast enough. Unfortunately, like they said, we don't have the collector's edition yet in their system, but I put down $25, which is the usual initial down payment for a collector's edition of any type, so all I gotta do is roll it over when it does pop in.
Well, so that means you're pretty much guaranteed your copy. I hope so. There you go. And what about you, Keegs? Keegs, are you a Final Fantasy player?
I will be.
You will be. I hope so, because of course we're looking forward to seeing you over in Eorzea. Clax, g'day to you. Are you going to be joining us over there as well?
Yes, I am.
Good stuff. And are you going to go for the collector's edition, do you think?
I have the regular collection, the regular version, so I'm going to upgrade to the digital collection edition.
And by the way, folks, all of those questions will be answered in a video I presume that we'll be making very soon, right, Catella? Dumping you in it here live. We're going to be making a little Q&A video, Catella.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
I like that. And of course, we'll get all of our favourite fellows and personalities to join us in that one. So there you go, folks. And that'll have all the answers to the questions that we keep getting asked. You know what? So someone else I can see in the mumbles is Shade, and a big hello to you. Speaking of Final Fantasy XIV, are you going to be joining us over in Eorzea?
Absolutely.
Ooh, now are you going to be on PS3 or PC version?
Oh, what I think I'm going to do is actually get the PC version first and play that for a while, and then buy the PS3 version so I can sit on my couch.
Yeah, I like the idea of playing it from the couch. In fact, what I do know is you do have to purchase the PS3 version separately, so it's an extra cost. But once you have it, then you can log in either on the PC or the PS3, and it will use your current account information. You just can't log into both at the same time. So anyway, look for a Q&A video on all of our community channels coming soon. Well, there you go, Katella. I'll let you go now. Thanks for stopping by, and say good day to Blind and everyone there as well. And also to Mini Ninja. I haven't seen her for a long time. Have you seen Minnie recently?
Well, Minnie is off on an adventure. She's at a cosplay convention, I believe.
Oh my lord. Hang on, what was the character she was getting dressed up as? I saw her claws. Wasn't it?
Garuda.
Was it Garuda? Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I hope that we get pictures from that. Minnie, if you're listening, make sure you spam all of our sites with pictures from the convention. And of course, we'll no doubt see Minnie over there in Eorzea as well. Well, there we go. I think we will say goodbye to you, Katella, and thanks again for stopping by. We're actually about to head into the Black Temple, Katella, and we are on part 2 of that. We finished off the first half of it last week, and everyone's been patiently waiting. We're going to run on the inside and finish it off today. Whereabouts are you? Are you in WoW these days, and what level are you?
I'm still around 64, something around there.
Oh, okay, so you're slowly getting up there in levels. Sounds like about the same level as Starlin. She's a level 65. Star, I can see you over there. Good luck killing things out here. Wish us luck on the inside of a Black Temple as well, will you? We'll need it, because I'm the tank.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck. There we go, folks. We're going to zone in. We'll say goodbye to you, Katella, and we'll look forward to seeing you in a Q&A video. We'll be back real soon. And here we are, we've made our way into the heart of the Black Temple. In fact, let's have a look at the map. You can see we're in the Illidari training grounds, and I just want to make a special mention. Basically, somebody who's got the patience of a saint, gone invisible now, that would be Keegs. Hello, how are you today?
Hello.
Now you are, well, you're untargetable at the moment, by the way. Why? How come I can't click on you? What's going on? You're a ghost.
It's a little monk thing called Transcendence, and I can make myself teleport. And if you look up behind you, I'm jumping up and down on top of this broken thing.
Oh my god, you're all the way up there. Oh, okay, that is how did you... Okay, I don't know how you did that. Whoa! Oh, and are you switching between the two?
Yep.
That is really, really cool. It's kind of like the Warlock spell. And by the way, I can see you've got yourself a little punt bot there. Wait, where'd you get that from, and what does it do?
Oh, that's from archaeology. It's actually called the Clockwork Gnome, but I decided since gnomes are only good for punting, that it's the perfect name.
I agree with you 100% there. Do you know what else I agree with is the fact that, look, I'm going to stand right next to you here. You have been in here for, I think, approximately 2 hours now. You came in while we were doing some other duties, and you cleared up to where we were last time, all by your lonesome, I believe. Is that right? Did you have any help?
Nope.
You've done it all on your own. So you've come in here soloed to where we got to in our last episode, and I think you started in here, 2 hours ago. You've been patiently waiting in here. I don't know. Yeah, look at that. Tigerhawk is jumping up and down. That deserves a hearty bow, if you ask me. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for doing that, because it saves us all clearing it. What on earth did you do for those 2 hours?
I spam-rezzed Steph because she died in a corner.
And that would be Sunsilla, who's standing right next to you here. G'day, Steph. On your flash mount too as well. God, when did you get that?
I got that about a week ago.
That is so cool. Let's hop. Oh, look at that. Everyone's showing off their flash mounts now as well. What have you got? A brown riding goat. Where do you get the brown riding goat from, Seymour, a.k.a. Keegs?
You have to get exalted with the tillers, and then you can buy one of 3 colors.
Ah, that's right. Gosh, I've got a long way to go on that one. Now, what about you? I know you've got a book. There we go, a White War Tell book. Where'd you get that one from, Steph? Is that from the Rep Grind?
Yeah, up in Nagrand. Oh. There's a Draenei outpost, and you have to get exalted with the Kurenai up there.
That's right. In fact, that's something I've got to work on. I was doing that with yourself and Mini Ninja. I've got to finish that one up. Maybe you'll help me do that today after the filming. Maybe. Do you know what? I really want that, because that means hopefully I'll have a mount that our resident show-off here, Merrick, will not have. Hey, Merrick, how's it going? And you're not on your time-lost Proto-Drake. Amazing.
Well, considering that I can't write it in here, you lucked out.
Otherwise, you would be. Now, do you have any of these Telbucks?
No.
You don't. Good. Oh, but you've got a Tyrael's charger. All right. Okay. Fine. How did you mount? Oh, you can mount here. That's right. Silly me. Of course you can, because everyone's on their mount. I'm going to get on my pet store one. There we go. Money buys you everything. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm very excited for finishing this off, and it looks like someone else has fallen asleep. Maybe they're not too excited. That would be Bad Clacks. Hey, Bad. How's it going?
Ready yet?
Yeah. How long have you been waiting in here for?
Just like 30 minutes.
Oh, okay, fine, whatever. Do you know what? I do really appreciate it, though, because if you guys hadn't come in here and cleared and waited, then it would have taken even longer. So thank you very, very much. Now, do you have any Telbucks there, Bad Clacks?
No.
No, okay. So, look, if you're welcome to join us. We go and kill ogres for beads, and then hopefully we'll be able to get some of our own. Now, let me think here. Steph, before we started filming, you threw up a trade window to me, and I closed it accidentally. Did you want to trade something to me?
I do. I have a rare pet that I'm
a rare pet? You're going to give me a rare pet? What on earth did I do to deserve that? Tigerhawk Rosebud, do you reckon I deserve a rare pet?
Maybe.
Oh, gee, thanks for the vote of confidence there. Look at that. She's got herself a Blu-ray, which is a Blu-ray. Very funny. I just twigged on that one. Blu-ray. Where did you get the Blu-ray from? That's not fair. I want a Blu-ray. How can I get myself a Blu-ray? Steph, do you know where I can get a Blu-ray from? I want a Blu-ray.
When you do the grind for the netherite mounts, you can buy one. You can buy a pet along with the mounts.
Oh, really? What? So, unlimited amounts of it?
Yeah, it seems so. I mean, they haven't put a limit on me yet, so...
So hang on, so that means you've actually done that grind already?
I did.
Okay, now...
I did.
You have to answer me, because it's one of the grinds that I've never, ever completed in the game, because it was always so hard back in the day and so long, and there was this one quest that I could never, ever complete. Can you tell me now, how long would it actually take, or how long did it take you to do?
It took me about a week, but I put in some insane hours doing it. So I would say probably
2 or 3 weeks?
If you're doing it like an hour, about an hour a day, 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay, there you go. What about you, Merrick? Have you done that rep?
No, I haven't done that rep yet.
Same here. Ever since the actual launch, it was something that scared me. So, oh man. So does that mean, though, that I have to go and do that rep grind before? Oh, no, hang on. Is that what you were going to trade me, Steph?
Yep, the little pet.
Oh, please, miss, can I... Look, I'll get off my mount even and be nice. There we go. I'll even give you a bow.
Okay.
May I please have a pet, miss? Please.
You sure can.
Oh, hold on. This is exciting. Nina, Merrick, I'm going to have something that you haven't got.
That'll change soon, though.
Yeah, I was going to say it probably won't last that very long. There we go. Nether Ray Fry. It is an actual flying battle. Oh, I feel very, very privileged about this. Thank you so much for that, Steph. That's awesome. Now, where is it?
You're welcome.
I want to train it. I can't even find it. Wait a minute. I'll do search. My bags, unsurprisingly, are just a little bit full. There it goes. Let's right-click on that. Dung! There it is. And let me see if I can bring up my pet window and search for Nether. There we go. Nether. Come on. Filter. Why won't it come up? That's weird. I've typed Nether in here, and it's not coming up. That's weird. Nether Ray. Okay, maybe Fry. F-R-Y. There it is. Nether Ray Fry. Let's summon that. Oh, I'm very excited. Thank you so much. I must admit, I don't think I'm going to be able to come up with a name as clever as yours, Tiger. That's very good, Blu-ray. All right, there we go. I have my Netherray Fry, and thanks again, Steph, for finding that for me. By the way, how much are they? I know it's a rude question, but perhaps a lot of people would want to know if they need to go and buy one themselves. How much do you pay for one? Do you remember?
They're not expensive. They're about 32 gold.
32 gold. There we go. Okay, can I put that on my tab, Steph?
No, it's a gift.
Thank you very, very much. There we go. All right, guys. Well, I think we should mount up. In fact, look, Tiger, would you like a ride? You can hop on. I've got a 3-person mount here. And there we go. Seymour and Tiger. Seymour, you get to see more from up here. Get it? See more? Anyway. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Now, if I remember rightly, when we go inside here, last week we did a whole bunch of stuff to the right, and there were just hundreds and hundreds of mobs in here. So I'm just going to quickly poke our nose in. I'm pretty sure it was through to the right here. There we go. And we watched as a event unfolded. We had to protect something. There we go. Look, it's already happened. It was over there. So you guys have already cleared inside there, have you?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much. Okay, so now we've got to go over to the left-hand side, and we've got to go in that door. And I don't think that door opens until you've actually cleared the right-hand side. Is that right? I think, Keegs? You can't actually get in there at all. All right, so I guess I'm the tank. Let's start this. And, I should put up my buffs. There we go. Now, the other thing that you guys should know is that patch 5.3 has dropped, and of course you will have to patch if you haven't already when you log in, and that means bad news for a lot of add-ons, of course. Now, Merrick, do you run a lot of add-ons?
I do run a few add-ons, and all the add-ons seem to be okay, and I have not updated them.
Okay, yeah, look, I've got mine running and they seem okay as well. Has anyone here, Keegs, do you run add-ons?
I run some, but they're mainly just kind of to look nice.
Oh, okay, alright. So, and no major problems with this patch?
Nope.
Alright, good stuff. There you go, folks. So if you're hesitant about logging in because you think, oh god, it means I have to spend half a day fixing up my add-ons, the good news is that they all seem to be working pretty well so far, if you were wondering. Now let's see, Bad Clacks, do you happen to know, I'm not sure how closely you follow WoW, but do you know if there are any highlights that you can speak of regarding this patch? I know of a couple, but do you know of any?
Not really, no.
No? Does anyone here in Mumbles have any clue of what the big highlights in patch 5.3 were?
I think it has to do with Garrosh trying to kill, what's his name, the leader of the Darkspear Trolls.
Vol'jin, is it? Maybe?
Yep.
Yeah, in fact, that is the big thing. If you guys don't like... Now, hang on, can we get in this door yet? I don't think we can. Or can we? No. No, we still have to do stuff.
Can't go there yet.
Yes, this is the big thing that a lot of people have been waiting for, especially if you're a Horde player. Like me, I hate Garrosh. I hate him with a passion, and this is the patch where, well, I'm not going to say, but I think it's pretty obvious. It is definitely to do with that. So, if you are a Garrosh hater like me, then this is the patch for you. For the Horde! There we go. Now, of course, other number of things that happened as well. By the way, do we need to head up north here, don't we, and clear out... What's up the top there? I can't remember now. There's some big bad boss up the top, isn't there? Do we have to clear out over here?
Yep, there's a couple bosses in here, including one of your favorites.
Oh, not Gorefiend.
Well, there's him, and then there's...
the eye, the face.
Yep.
What's his name? I can't remember now.
The... something about souls. I don't remember.
I hate that. Because you can't solo it in here, by the way. If you guys are wanting to run this on your own, if you're level 90, just be careful of that boss. Because I've never been able to finish it on my own, although I think maybe, Keegs, you've done it before, have you? Have you done it solo?
Yeah, I've done it a few times on different characters.
Right, okay, I just can't get past him. But yes, this patch also has brought a number of, I think there's a new scenario, a whole bunch of new scenarios, a new battleground, I believe. And I think it's on the high seas, and it's all pirate themed, which is really cool. Nobody doesn't like pirates around here, to be sure. Oh no, that's Irish. I've got my memes mixed up. Shush you. Now let's see, where do we want to go? Where's the next boss? Is it south of us? I can't remember. Is it down in here? Or have you guys already cleared it out? I can't remember where I'm going.
Pick your poison. Do you want to go left or right?
We'll go... Oh, we can't actually go in there. We will go left. How's that? Left. Can we go left?
Okay.
Let's see this. And of course, this is classic stuff. If you have just joined us, we are in the Black Temple. And everyone knows who the boss is at the end here. And of course, that is Illidan. Classic stuff. Now, Shaden, you're in the Mumbles, but you're not joining us here in WoW. Which game are you playing today?
I'm actually checking out Rift right now.
That is great, and you must have heard the good news that we've created a guild finally in Rift, our official Distant World guild. Hope there's somebody online there who can invite you, but if you look in the guild finder, you should be able to find us there. So there we go, Nicole.
Yeah, I did a search already and sent a message. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go. It's a great system the way that works. And of course we're looking forward to the game going free to play, and I think that is June the 12th. Merrick, is that right?
Yep, June 12th.
June 12th. So we look for a huge influx in terms of the population of the game there. Really looking forward to that. Hope to see you guys in Talara. Do search for us over there. Alright, let's pass on all of those. I'm lost. You know, it's been so long since I've been in here. Where do we go? Do we go downstairs here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can't see it on the map. I guess it's switch. Oh, no, that's where... Is that where the boss is? Right, okay, he's down a level. Alright, now who is down here? I can't even remember. Right, look at all these ads. Now, Tiger Hawk, are you surviving?
So far.
So far. Like last time, can you imagine being in here at level? It would be an absolute nightmare. And would you come in here at level if I was your healer?
No way.
No way. Oh dear. What about you, Steph? Do you have faith in my healing abilities?
Sure. Why not?
All of these people of little faith. Seriously. What about would you come in here at level if I was a tank, Merrick? Do you have faith in my tanking abilities?
It's better than my tanking abilities, so...
Oh dear.
It's too far away.
There we go, all cleared out. More left. There we go. Now, Keegs, oh, look at that. There's a pattern for swift strike shoulders. I remember that. How sad is that? Dear, oh dear. Now, Keegs, I don't know about you, but I'm a massive follower of the lore here in WoW, and I am really excited for patch 5.3. We don't want to give too much away, but do you follow the lore closely?
Somewhat closely.
Somewhat. So, are you excited at the prospect that Garrosh might be gone?
I'm happily awaiting 5.4.
Yeah. Pretty much, and of course hopefully that will mean that things are back to normal, I hope, because it was the most horrible thing when of course Thrall basically relinquished his job as leader of, well, War Chief I guess is the title there, of the Horde. So who knows who's going to come back. I don't actually know, and don't say anything. I don't know if it's going to be Thrall that's coming back or whether Vol'jin's got something to do with it. I'm honestly not sure, but look at this. It is Gurtog Bloodboil. Charming name there. This is our next boss. Will he really? I will crush you, he says. Let's see what happens. Now, I think we can go all out on this one because he's got a whole bunch of hit points there, and Blood Boil is on me. I honestly can't remember what all of these abilities do. Never mind.
A bunch of damage over time.
Oh, is it damage over time? There we go. Oh, yeah, look at that Blood Boil. Oh, so it's like a Death Knight Blood Boil, isn't it, I guess? There we go. Oh, and I've lost control of my character as well. What is that? That is Bewildering Strike, and that is some kind of mind control melee ability by the looks of things. And he's immune to taunting as well. Interesting. You know what? His face looks a little bit like a goblin. It's very strange. A cross between a goblin and an orc. Anyway, he's down to 250k odd health. Mowing through him pretty quickly here. And there he goes. He is down. Congratulations to us. The Shroud of Forgiveness. You know what? I think I need to wear that permanently. That's very nice for transmogging, and some blood-cursed shoulder pads there. Now, those shoulder pads look very cool. Look at that. They've actually got flames on them. You know what? I'm actually going to roll for those. I'm going to roll greed on them, although you guys have probably all rolled need. Whoops. But they are very cool looking. I like that. Don't forget, when you do these old instances, it is awesome for transmogging. And, Merrick, how come you were about 60 feet tall then? What happened?
I don't know.
Wow. Something happened. Very nice. Who got the loot? Tiger Hawk receives the blood-cursed shoulder pads. Congratulations to you. That is great. And Merrick got the shroud. There's some great
because I can actually use that. It's actually good.
Yeah, because you're at, what are you? You're level 74, so perfect for you. All right, so do we go back up now to head over to the next boss? I think so. Shrine of the Lost Souls. Oh my God. Is that it? That's my favourite person? Oh, good.
Head this way.
Oh, okay. How come we couldn't come down here? do we just...
This door right here locks until you kill Gertog.
Ah, okay, and it's a nice shortcut way out. Now, Tigerhawk Rosebud, whoa! What was that?
That was my blazing speed.
Wow! Your boots were on fire. That is so awesome. Very nice. Now, the Halls of Anguish and the Shrine of the Lost Souls. There is a instance in Wrath of the Lich King that sounds very familiar about... I mean, it's the same sort of boss, if I remember rightly. Keegs, is that right? I can't remember. There's something of Lost Souls. It's not the same boss, is it? But in Northrend.
I have a feeling yes, but I didn't do a whole bunch of Northrend stuff, so... Yeah, couldn't really tell you for sure.
Well, it's in the Ice Crown Citadel, not the main raid part, but it's one of the instances in there, and I can hear his screechy voice now. Pretty sure it's the same type of boss and same kind of mechanic. Maybe one of you guys in the comments can let us know if he made his way out of here and over into Ice Crown Citadel. I've got a funny feeling it is the same boss, but anyway, we shall see. Shrine of the Lost Souls, and this is the one that I hate doing as a solo event, and in fact, Laughter, a lot of you guys might know Laughter. I think I mentioned this last week. I came in here with her and her husband, and we tried to do this, and we couldn't even get it done with the three of us. So unless things have changed, it was very, very difficult back then. That was about a year ago now. Maybe they've toned it down a little bit, I'm not sure. And listen to that, the epic music in here as well. Love this. Now, Starlin is still in the voice chat, even though she can't join us here in the raid. Did you manage to, like, are you questing, or are you still out the front fending off the nasties for our return? And it sounds like maybe Starlin got killed. I hope not. What do you reckon, Tiger? Good idea.
Hope not.
I hope not as well. Let's clear all of these out. There we go. Come here.
That's still recharging.
There we go. Some Angered Soul fragments. Now, I'm not sure if there are any quests available in here, but I certainly don't have any of them. And of course, because we're in... Well, actually, where are we in a raid? 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, we must be in a raid. There we go. A lot of quests, of course, don't work in raid form unless they are a specific raid quest. Alright, there we go. All done. Now, here it is. It is... Oh, he's all covered up. How does he uncover? Because it's a creepy-looking thing. It looks like a cross between fingers and a rib cage. Do we just go in there to trigger it off there? Do you think they're Keegs, or what do we have to do?
Yeah, you just gotta run in.
Okay, alright, of course, I'm the sacrificial lamb. Fine. Oh, it looks so creepy. Look at this thing. Ew, it's gross. Ugh. Here we go. Come on. Hello. It doesn't want to like me. It doesn't like me. Oh my god. Ah!
He likes you now.
Yeah, now he likes me. Oh my god. Alright, now, who can explain to me again exactly what is going on here? Anybody?
Well, for this phase, he just reduces a lot of your healing, so it's hard to heal, and...
That's what the essence of suffering is, I guess?
Yep, he just makes it hard for me to heal you guys, but other than that, it's not too bad.
And I just lost all my mana.
Whoa, okay, so he's draining that as well. Nasty. Now, I can see there are also ads in the background there, but yes, now Keegs has put a great big cross on himself and a nice big blue square on me, and look at this, we are actually going to get through it. Frenzy, here comes Frenzy. Oh my god, actually killed it. Now, what do we have to do?
Now we have to wait and kill some little things before the actual hard part comes.
Ah, okay, I was going to say that seemed a little bit too easy from what I can remember. Alright, so here come the little guys here, the enslaved souls.
Something first. I need to be closer.
Wow, they're not lasting long at all, which is great. Uh-oh.
Watch out for fear spam.
Okay, so, yeah, that's right. He keeps fearing everything. That was the big thing. When I was here with Laughter and her husband, there were three of us, and all three of us kept getting feared all the time, so we couldn't actually lay into the boss at all. So interesting to see what happens here. Oh, there we go. Feared. Rune Shield on Essence of Desire. Dispel now. Who's got to dispel? Anybody. Oh, Merrick, are you on your chamois?
Yeah, I am. I'm trying to find my dispel. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, because shamans have a lot of... There we go, another one there. Dispel now.
Yeah, if anybody has silences, use them when it starts to cast Spirit Shock, and you'll be all set.
And you can actually interrupt it?
I think we got him now anyway.
That's the way you solo that part of the fight. You just use all of your interrupts when they cast Spirit Shock, and you're all good.
Awesome, good to know. There you go. If you're watching along from home, some sound advice there. Got myself a shield. Alright, so the essence of suffering has happened. The essence of desire has happened. There's another phase, though, isn't there, Keegs?
Yep, and he's not very happy.
Yeah. Now, in terms of advice for people who are running this at level, I've got a funny feeling and a distant memory that you had to have multiple tanks for it, or am I dreaming?
Yeah, multiple tanks is good for... yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
You had to have multiple tanks for this one.
Yep. Alright, here we go. The essence of anger, like you say, he is now angry. You can see his face has changed and everything. It's such a cool fight. And again, this would take a lot longer and be a lot more difficult if we were at level. So, oh, Merrick, I saw your health take a dive there. What hit you?
Probably him.
Yeah, ouch. Although, yeah, our DPS is just wearing him down way too fast. And there we go, success. Thank goodness for that. Woohoo! That is great. We've got ourselves a pattern there and grips of damnation. Let's see what they look like. Very cool looking. And a touch of inspiration, which is an offhand item there. You can see, oh, look at that, Tiger. It's like a great big ice cream. Great big pink ice cream to lick. There we are. Now, Merrick, is any of that any good for you? Because leather. Are you wearing leather still as a chamois, or have you gone to mail?
I've gone to... what am I wearing? I am wearing mail at the moment.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. Never mind. Oh, I hope that's useful for somebody, but we did it. I'm very happy about that. All right, Keegs, I take it back. I honestly believe, though, that encounter has changed because it was a lot harder than that. I swear to goodness it was a lot harder. Anyway, that's it. So I believe that now do we run back and we can actually get back into that door that was shut, I think. Is that right?
Yes, we can.
Alright, good stuff. So a little bit of backpedaling now. No problem. In fact, what we might do to save time in the episode is take a break here, and we'll come back when we're at that doorway. We'll see you real soon. And welcome back. Here we are coming up to the door that was locked before, and look at that. It is now a great big gaping hole. Alright, so inside here will be another boss, if I remember rightly, the Den of Mortal Delights. Now, do we all have to come in here? I don't know if the door shuts. I can't remember if we get locked in. But who is up there? We've got temple concubines. We've got charming courtesans. Now, where's the boss? Who is the boss in here? Do you remember, Keegs?
The boss is up a few flights of stairs, and I can't remember her name, but it's Mother something.
Right, okay. Oh well, let's get to it and see what... It looks very nice in here. Tiger, what do you reckon of the decor?
Very pretty.
Yeah, it is. Of course, it's very, very Silver Moon City Blood Elf decor,
Yeah.
which I love. Now, I'm just trying to cast our minds back, of course, after our last episode that we filmed. Oh, by the way, Keegs, do we have to clear everything in here? I guess it's safe to assume that we do have to.
You don't have to, but it's always nice.
Okay, we'll do that, because of course there's a number of people in the party who could do with the XP. But we went, I think it was after our filming episode last time, we went and created some undead characters, and that was a whole bunch of fun. Really enjoyed that. But do you, I mean, we've got another horde contingent, I guess, that Rust and Steph, you were part of that, I think, and I know Tiger and Jenna all were. Merrick, I can't remember if you were part of that as well, but we had a whole bunch of Blood Elves. Tiger Hawk, I don't know about you, but I love the whole Blood Elf thing, the starting area, Silver Moon City, It's all very pretty. Are you a fan?
Yeah, I was just playing on there the other day.
Oh, okay, so on the characters that we created, I can't remember,
Yeah.
what level are we up to?
I'm up to level 20.
Wow.
I finally got him out, but yeah, I think you were probably around 15.
Yeah, and that of course is in places like the Ghostlands and stuff like that. Really, really neat zones. I love those. There we go. Alright, we're doing well. Come here, you. Now, Steph, I've been meaning to ask you, you've been playing WoW for a while now, and you've got a number of different characters. Do you have a favourite Well, there's a couple of questions. Favourite class and or a favourite race? Starting with you, Steph.
My favorite class right now is tied between my monk and my chamois, because they're both really fun.
Yep. I love my chamois as well. What about races? And of course, the race will determine, the starting zone, the way you look, your racials, all that sort of stuff. There's a lot of things to consider, I guess.
I would have to go with the Draenei, from what I've experienced so far.
Yep.
I like the panda, but, getting off that turtle is a pain.
Yeah, that's true. Interesting. Yep, look, I must admit I share both of those with you. I think DK and Chamois are my favourite classes, and my favourite race would be Draenei, and I'm a big fan of the classic early stuff as well, but I do love the Draenei. Let's go down the list perhaps. Clax, do you have a favourite of either?
Favorite class would be Hunter, and probably the race would be Undead.
Yeah, okay, that's classic old school vanilla WoW stuff there. In fact, that's why we created them last week, for that very reason. And I love me some Hunter action as well. Good to hear that. Let's see, Keegs, have you got any favourites?
Well, as a combination, Dwarf Shaman is my favourite by far.
Very cool. That's very recent too, isn't it? Vanilla WoW, you could never beat a chamois on a dwarf, I don't think.
Yeah. For some reason, it seems to fit the lore properly to have Dwarf Shaman now.
Yeah, it definitely does, I agree. Let's keep going up the stairs. And if you had to choose a second?
Class alone is Hunter, and I'd still say Dwarf. Dwarves are cool.
You love your dwarf. Good to hear. What about you, Merrick? What are your favourite classes and or races?
I would say my favorite class is probably Hunter. As far as race, I don't really have a favorite race.
So does that mean you like them all?
I like some more than others, but I don't. I mean, there isn't one that I prefer over the others.
Right. And of course, when we talk about race, we do talk about starting zone, which has a major impact on the feel of the game as well. Because, of course, like you're saying, Tiger, if you start off as a Blood Elf, you're going to be surrounded by this sort of look and feel. Whereas if you start as an Undead, it's going to be just a little bit different than this. But Tigerhawk Rosebud, what about you? Have you been experimenting? I mean, we always see you on your human here, but have you tried other races?
I really only have 4, and I've barely gotten into them. This is probably the one I'm on the most, but I have the panda monk.
Yep, but you must like the old humans then?
Well, yeah, I mean, I like the Blood Elf.
Yep, Blood Elf is
she's a hunter, so I definitely like the hunter.
Right, so Hunter would be one of... Gee, Hunter's popular, isn't it? It'd be one of your favourite classes.
So far, well, it's hard to say. I mean, I haven't really played as much.
Yep. That's true, and of course a little bit unfair if folks are new to WoW and we're asking them that question, but still, Hunter definitely seems to be the most popular. Starlin, if you had to choose a race that's one of your favourites out of all of the ones you've done so far, what would it be?
I don't really know. I kind of like all the ones I've done so far.
Yep, and what have you done? So you got a Draenei, I know that for a fact. Have you got a human?
No human yet. I got a Night Elf, and I got a Worgen Death Knight.
Oh, very cool. Very cool indeed. And yeah, Night Elves, that is a absolute quintessential classic experience, if you ask me, over there in Teldrassil. I love that whole starting area. Good stuff. What about your classes, Starlin? Got a favourite class?
It's a toss-up between the Death Knight and my little pally here.
Aha. Right. So you're not so much into the spell casting then?
I got a priest, but I haven't even gotten her out of the starting zone in the Worgen area.
There you go. So much to do in WoW, of course. Good to hear that. And let's see, who else we got here? Shaden, who of course isn't here right now, but do you have a favourite WoW race?
It would actually be a toss-up between the Undead and the Trolls.
Ah, classic Troll. So do you own a Troll Mage?
I don't.
Oh,
I have a Troll Druid.
A Troll Druid, very cool. And of course, they have the they have the alternate. What is it? The shapeshift. Of course, their forms are a little bit different, aren't they?
Yeah.
Very cool. I like that. And speaking of very cool, how awesome does all of this look in here? I just love this area. It's so neat. So classes. yourself, Shaden? Do you have a favourite class?
I have to say the rogue.
Oh, you're a rogue. Wow. You know, I just can't play rogues in WoW. I absolutely suck at them, especially in PvP. Do you use it in PvP?
No, I'm not much of a PvPer.
Right, okay. You know, before we engage these guys, let's also ask Catella, if you're still there with us, Catella, do you have a favourite out of what you've rolled so far in terms of the race?
Yeah, I really like the Draenei.
Ah, okay, now the Draenei. Now, what about classes?
Shaman.
Shaman, yeah. Okay, you're with me. You're exactly the same as me. All right, here we go. The Priestess of Delight, the Priestess of Dementia. Let's see. Tigerhawk Rosebud, which one should we attack first? Delight or Dementia?
Delight.
Delight.
I'd say we go for Delight.
Let's go for the Delight. Here we go. Come here. These are creepy looking things too, aren't they? Now, if I remember rightly, now Warlocks actually get to have one of these as their pet. Can any Warlocks out there tell me if that's right?
Yeah, they can. Sadly, I'm not high enough level for it yet.
Right, is that like expansion level stuff, like 70, 80, 90?
I think it's closer to 70s and 80s. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, I played a Warlock for the longest time here in WoW. In fact, it's probably... Yeah, I'd say it's probably the character I've spent the most time on ever in WoW, and I definitely haven't got mine up. Like, she's only 75 or something like that, but I don't have this particular pet, so that's definitely new. Alright, so we're getting closer to the boss who's up there. There we go, Mother Shiraz. Ah, you were right, Mother Shiraz. Now, I don't remember the mechanics of this fight at all once we get up there, so we'll just have to pray. I think it's probably the best one.
Turn into a sheep again.
I can't attack that.
Really? Oh, you are too. Can anyone break that spell on Merrick? Meh.
This is my second time I've been turned into a sheep.
Well, they don't like you at all. There you go. Making our way down here, and of course, this is not the final boss. We are in the Den of the Mortal Delights, or whatever it's called. I can't remember now. Mortal Delights, I think. Just another wing. Oh, and I got mind controlled then. Another wing of this amazing raid experience. Just great fun. And there we go. And of course, it's a transmogger's dream in here. Now, Tigerhawk Rosebud, we showed you the transmogging last week. Have you been back there and playing around?
Not yet. I've been trying to find some more stuff that I want to transmog.
Yeah, of course that becomes part of the gameplay. I think I spend more time hunting down transmog gear than I do anything else these days. And of course you can see also we're getting rep via the Ash Tongue Death Sworn. That is the rep that's pouring in here from the raid, and every raid has their own. And there's a big heal there. That sounded like a priest heal. We've got a priest in here. We have? No, we haven't. Oh, Merrick. Merrick's dead. Now, Merrick, you forgive me, but I've got to say, yeah, time lost Proto-Drake ain't going to help you now.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I think I can actually raise you. There we go. How's that? See, I have my usefulness. Doesn't happen very often, but it does happen.
Got it on film.
Yes, there you go. I was useful on film. Thank you very much.
How many episodes did it take?
Hey. Oh, now speaking of episodes, I've got another question that I'd like to address and some answers to it. Oh, look at that. Elementalist skull cap of shadow protection. Oh, that's a bit unusual. Don't see them very often. There we go. I keep getting a lot of you guys who are asking, hey, are you going to bring back the WoW Let's Play? And apparently it's a little bit popular, so I think I'll bow to peer pressure and we'll go and check out little old Seràphis. Oops, I'm leaving monsters behind. Seràphis, who is yet to get off the Panda Starter Island. So I think we'll go and finish that. And yes, we'll start that series up once again. And I miss it just as much as you guys. Of course, that means also we'll bring back Seràphis the Worgen Mage. And we'll have our little Yogurt Shaman as well. Speaking of Shamans, a little Goblin female chamois there. Lots and lots of fun there. So yes, that Let's Play series will be coming back very, very soon. Meantime, we're beating up on the Sister of Pleasure. Well, it sounds like a Saturday night for me here in Melbourne. There we go. All right, let's do this. We've got ourselves the Mother of Shiraz. Look at her gear. She looks fantastic. Lord only knows what's happened. Let's see what she's got. Business or pleasure, she's saying. I'm all yours. Alright. So of course this is an area that looks like a brothel and there are concubines everywhere. That's because of course that's exactly what this pretty much is. Illidan has to come somewhere to have a good time. I guess this is as good a place as any. But I'm sorry Illidan, we're going to be taking your pleasure away if it came in the form of Mother Shiraz, because very shortly she is going to be dead.
That's still recharging.
Wow, lots of crowd control stuff coming off from her. She silenced me here as well. This would be a very nasty fight, as would the others at level, as always. She's down to 400 health. Going into a frenzy.
And going into death.
Going into death indeed. There we go. Look at that. The leggings of devastation. Really neat looking there. You don't see them anywhere else. In fact, that model, I know that for a fact. I'm going to pass on those. There we've got the pauldrons of forgotten. These are all the tokens now that you can go and spend. So good luck to anyone who's actually at level who can use those. They've come in very, very handy. Alright, so let's have a look on the map. I think there's a shortcut way out of here, and it's over here. There we go. All done. And you can see we've got the sentinels coming up here. The Grand Promenade is where we're heading out into. And look at that. You've got a dark portal dude right up the back. And I love this whole area. Now, if I remember rightly, is this the Chamber of Command? I think, Keegs. And is that where our final boss is, or am I dreaming?
We have one more before the final boss.
One more. Okay, so the Chamber of Command up here is the penultimate boss, I'm guessing, right?
Yep.
So we're getting close, folks. Tiger, what do you reckon? Still looks really nice in here?
Yeah, I like the colors in here.
Yeah, it's neat, isn't it? And you can see the big full moon in the background there as well. It's another neat little touch. And of course the music, very somber music, as is all of the Blood Elf music, because let's face it, it's quite a sad story at the end of the day. We're actually playing a big part in it right here in this instance by meeting up with none other than Illidan the Betrayer. Now, what are the odds, do you reckon, Merrick, that somebody is, well, that the Warglaive of Azzinoth is going to drop? What do you think? Are we going to be lucky tonight?
Yeah, I don't know.
What are your bets? How are you going to place your bets? What do you reckon? Get a 50-50 yes or no?
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say no.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Knowing my luck in here, I'm going to go with no as well. Tigerhawk Rosebud, you may not know what we're talking about, but it's a really cool set of, I think they're daggers, I think, technically speaking, and they're iconic in the game. They're legendary as well. Do you think that we're going to get a legendary drop in here?
Probably not.
Alright, you're going with no. What about you, Steph? You're an optimistic soul. Do you think we're going to get a legendary drop off Illidan?
Maybe, not sure.
Maybe. Now, Catella, you're not in here with us, but maybe you can sprinkle some good luck fairy pixel dust all over us. Do you reckon that we're going to get a drop in here of a legendary item?
I will send positive waves that you guys will get a legendary drop.
Thank you very much. Wow, look at the armor in these ads here, these mobs that we're fighting through, the trash mobs technically, but they look so cool. Real Burning Crusade stuff going on here. Classic Burning Crusade. And I keep getting locked down all the time. Merrick, what about you? I'm silenced in all sorts of shenanigans.
No, not at the moment.
Okay. Now, Keegs, how are you going with the heals? Is it hard to keep everybody alive?
Everyone's doing pretty good but Merrick.
Good stuff. Can you see, by the way, this Illidari Archon, or Archon, can you see the set that she's wearing there? I don't know if you noticed that. That is classic priest stuff, isn't it? The divine shoulder wing things, I can't remember what they're called there. Really, really cool.
Yeah, that almost looks like the tier 6.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, or tier 5. One of them.
Yeah, it's definitely the high-end tier stuff. Well, not high-end anymore. Back in the day it was, though. So I think what they were trying to do here is tease you to what goodness was to come if you were a priest. That's for sure.
I need a target.
Oh, getting close now. Let's take out these sentinels. Now, how's the
I hate this next room.
Yeah, I remember this. I was just going to say that too. In fact, Merrick, by the way, are you getting much XP in here? I don't think you were last time.
No, I'm not getting that much.
No. We're just too high level?
Yeah, you guys are probably just too high. That's okay. I'm in here just for the fun anyways.
Exactly right.
Although, not the next room, I'm not.
No.
Yeah, for those interested in soloing, this fight is the hardest, I'd say, out of all of them.
Yeah.
How can you solo this fight with all three of them together, though?
It's tough. Wow. It involves a little bit of trickery, but it's not fun.
I'm worried now.
when I came in here and did this, we were a bunch of we weren't at level. We were a little bit higher, not much higher, but a little bit higher, like maybe close to 80. And we had problems keeping the three guys separated.
So,
well, as long as you have a thing that keeps you alive, like healing, you can basically just keep on silencing the priest when she casts the heals, and then you're fine, as long as you can stay alive through it.
Alright, so we're looking for Lady Malandi. Is she the priest that we have to keep silencing?
Yeah, when she casts Circle of Healing, just interrupt that, and for this it'll be no problem, but for soloing, that's what you want to do. Keep her silenced, and then just absorb all the damage. Stay alive.
So I've marked her there with a crescent, so you guys know who we're talking about if you're watching along from home. Now, is there any one of these three that we should focus on first? I guess we should decide, and we'll mark it up. Should we just go from left to right? Perhaps Vera's Dark Shadow. Give him a skull. How's that? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we'll go over that side. Wait a minute. We go. Skull on you. How's that? Is that the way to go?
Yeah, that'll be fine. They share a health pool anyway, so if you just kind of attack whoever and then just keep them silenced, you're good.
Alright, here we go, folks. Wish us luck.
I don't have a target.
Out my little pet as well, I think. Oops. A couple of add-on errors there. Right, let's mark up this guy here, Gathios the Shatterer. Oh, Blizzard. Oh, Tiger, what happened?
I don't know.
Ouch. Now, at level as well, I think you have to run away from the Blizzard AoE there. Would that be right, Keys?
Yeah, you gotta stay away from everything. It's complicated.
Yep. And look at that, we basically just brute force DPS them all down. And look at that, the Forest Prowler's Helm. Click on that one. What happened?
And I died again.
Oh, was that a dot on you? Now that is a very nice helm, and I think... Ooh,
I could use it.
Yeah, Armor, Agility, Stam. That's great for you there, Merrick. I think that's pretty much.
I'm going to need that sucker.
Yep, you definitely should. And there are the leggings tokens as well for the raid gear, purchasing that. So there we are. We are at the point now where we get to face Illidan. I think, can we head out the back? Was there a back door here? I can't remember, Keegs.
You have to talk to my friend Akama first.
Oh, now where's Akama? Oh, thank you for that. Let's have a look around. Here we go, down the back here. That's a very, very big friend you've got there. Let's have a chat. And of course, we met Akama in last week's episode. They were one of the first little, well, it was a little encounter that we had there where we had to protect them. So, of course, they're on our side now. Let's have a chat. Oh, he's running off.
Yeah, he basically just said, "Are you ready?"
Yep.
I guess I'm ready.
No problem. He actually runs fast, which is unusual for a World of Warcraft NPC. You'd think he'd walk the whole way, just like the old days. I'm glad he doesn't, though.
Yeah,
Finally an NPC in a hurry.
Hello, Akama. Oh, now look at those familiar shapes. The door is all that stands between us and the betrayer. Stand aside, friends. You know, I saw a picture, I think I mentioned this last time, of a guy who got those symbols tattooed onto his chest, just like Illidan the other day. Very, very cool. Not that I do it. I cannot do this alone, he's saying. Uh-oh, does that mean we have to help? Oh, the spirit of Olim and the spirit of Udalo have come along. Okay, I thought he was going to get us to help. That is a very, very iconic symbol, though. That pretty much, to me, is what the entire Burning Crusade expansion is all about. Alright, hopefully they'll get through the door, and then you guys will get to see one of the most iconic bosses in WoW's history. There we go, the door is open. And we have entered the temple summit. Uh-oh. And listen to the music. Classic music is cranked up as well. Looks like we're at the top of the temple. We can see the sky. We are out in the temple grounds themselves, right at the top. And look at that. It is Illidan Stormrage, the betrayer himself. Let's see if we can go up there and get some pictures next to him, because this is, look at that, bowing down. I'm going to do the same. Kneel. Let's do that. That is him. That is Illidan the Betrayer. And of course, you guys, if you've never got this far in the game, you may well have seen him in the trailer for the Burning Crusade, because of course he is basically the face of the expansion, and definitely one of my most favourite bosses there. Keegs, what about yourself? Are you an Illidan fan?
Literally the best person in the entire game.
Oh, so you're just a little bit of a fan. What about you there, Merrick?
A little bit, but not quite what Keegs is.
Okay. Anyone else here? Of course, we've got a lot of new players here who may not have ever seen Illidan before. But what about you, Shaden? Do you remember?
Yeah, he's alright.
He's okay. I'm more on the Keeg side of things. He's definitely one of my favourites. Alright, now, for the life of me though, I can't remember how we actually start this one off. Do you remember at all, Keegs?
Yeah, you have to come over here and talk to Akama.
Akama's still over there, right? And I'm pretty sure there's repairs and stuff around here as well, aren't there, if I remember rightly? Can't remember.
I don't think so, but there is a really nice cutscene.
Oh, there we go.
It doesn't pay your bills, but it's nice.
That's the one we want. Oh, and he's been triggered. Go, Akama.
Akama, your duplicity is hardly surprising. I should have slaughtered you and your malformed brethren long ago.
We've come to end your reign, Illidan. My people and all of Outland shall be free.
Boldly said, but I remain unconvinced.
The time has come. The moment is at hand.
You are not prepared.
And there it is, folks, the iconic line, "You are not prepared." Oh, that sends down nostalgia tingles. Seriously, that is awesome. I love hearing that. Of course, that is the line that is said in the trailer, and that is printed all over the box for Burning Crusade as well. How many people, honestly, Keegs, mistakenly, I believe, think that that is Patrick Stewart?
Good amount, probably.
Yeah. A lot of people think it does sound like Patrick Stewart, who of course is Xavier or Picard. Come, my minions, deal with this traitor as he deserves, said Stormrage. Where's he gone?
Now this is the spot where you need two tanks.
Ah.
You need to be on one side of the grate, and I need to be on the other, or else even at 90 you can die during this.
Okay, alright. Do you want to go? I'll head over. Here we go. If my frame rate will pick up. Come on, don't fail me now. There we go. The Blade of Azzinoth. There it is. And of course you can also see that Illidan has them in his hands as well. Alright, so we're going to burn down one of these flames, if I remember right. Oh, and the frame rate is taking a big hit here. Come on. There we go, one is down. So many particles on screen, oh my lord. And there he is. Let's see if we can taunt him off. And there we go, the frame rate seems to have come back. Oh, and that is Tigerhawk Rosebud. Can you see his great big green weapons there?
Yeah.
That is what actually drops, if we're lucky. They're the legendary blades.
Is this it, mortals? Is this all the fury you can muster?
Frozen.
We have some unsettled business between us.
Maiev, how is it even possible?
Ah, my long hunt is finally over. Today, justice will be done.
And there it is, Maiev as well, another famous character from the lore of Warcraft, and that is got to be one of the greatest outfits ever. I'm not even sure that that's available to players in any shape or form. Keegs, is it? I don't think so.
No, but I really wish I could get those weapons.
Same here. Here we go, folks, the final throes of Illidan Stormrage taking down the Betrayer. And he is down!
Without the hunt, you are nothing.
Nothing without me, and there we go, the achievement. Hopefully everybody got that one. Congratulations, the Black Temple. It has been done. Let's have a look at the loot now. What have we got? We've got the chest guard, which I believe is the token. We'll get rid of that there. We've got another chest guard here. We'll get rid of that. There's another one as well. We've got the... oh, cutscene. And away he goes. Now, why are we still getting damaged, by the way, Keegs?
I'm not really sure. I think it might be some sort of dot. I don't know.
Yeah. There you go. Even in death, he is dangerous. Let's see what we got. We definitely did not get the legendaries, but what we've got there is the Memento of Tarond, which is a nice little trinket there. Each time you cast a spell, there's a chance you'll gain up to 190 spirit for 15 seconds. Very, very cool. And look at this, the leather headpiece. If we control click on that, that is pretty much, for me, second to the Warglaives. That there is the Cursed Vision of Sargeras, and you can see there, that is pretty much Illidan's headpiece there, and you can see covering the eyes, and everyone will know where you got that from, because I'm pretty sure you can't get that particular headpiece model anywhere else in the game. And you can see it's got a very special use. Shows the location of all nearby demons on the minimap until cancelled. Only one form of tracking can be active at a time. That is a very, very cool headpiece there, so I'm going to agree on that, but good luck to anyone who needs to need on it. So there we go, folks. That is Illidan the Betrayer down. Steph, that's your first time in here, I believe. What are your thoughts? What do you reckon?
It's cool. I couldn't do it at level. No way.
No, it is very, very hard at level, trust me. But such a cool character as well. It's a pity that the blades didn't drop, but never mind. Tigerhawk Rosebud, what do you think? Neat little raid encounter?
Yes, that was a lot of fun. I would definitely do it again.
Yeah, definitely. Bad Clacks, did you survive through that?
Yes, I did this time, yeah.
Yeah, bit of a shame that the Warglaives didn't drop, but still some really cool stuff there. In fact, who got it? So, Merrick, congratulations to you. In fact, let's zoom in and head over to you. I think you're wearing it right now. There we go. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, definitely looks very cool. Congratulations, my friend. So what did you think of our run? Did we do good?
We did better than, except for my 3 deaths in the run.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. You're at level, so it's to be expected. In fact, speaking of Keegs, thank you. There he is, Seymour boogieing away. Thank you very much for healing. And, of course, thank you very much for coming in here 2 hours prior to us actually being here and clearing up to where we got to in last time's episode. We really appreciate that, mate, and I certainly hope you enjoyed the run in the end.
Yeah, no problem. Soloing's always fun.
Yeah. You've soloed this many, many times. Have you got the Warglaives?
Not even a hint.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh well, just have to keep trying, like me and my mount in Karazhan as well. Good old Midnight there. I'm really, really hoping one day that will drop. Or, of course, Strat mount has never dropped for me either. But there you go, folks. So I'd like to thank everyone who joined us in game here. That would be Merrick, Bad, Clax, Sunseller, aka Steph. We've got Tigerhawk, the Dancing Rosebud, and of course Seymour the Patient. Definitely an apt title for you today, my friend. Thank you very much for coming along and showing everyone the Black Temple raid. And I hope you guys watching along from home really enjoy that. Go back and watch the first part of that from a couple of weeks ago if you haven't seen it already. Also like to thank Katella, our special guest, for coming along and giving us information on Final Fantasy XIV. We can't wait to see you, Katella, and Blind Rage over in Eorzea. How's beta going, by the way?
Well, the beta's not going on quite yet. They're gonna announce later, probably after E3.
Okay, yeah, E3, I think everyone's looking forward to that as a bit of a milestone date. So look forward to hearing more from you about that very, very soon. We'll catch up with you then. My thanks also to Jenna in the background there, and of course Shaden. Shaden, you still in Rift?
No, I'm in WoW now, actually.
Oh, now you've come. Now that we've killed Illidan, you think it's safe to be here? Is that why you decided to come? Yeah.
Yeah, everything's fine now. Sun is shining.
There you go. And we do look forward to seeing you over in Rift as well. We'll add you to the guild as soon as we can. And don't forget, folks, if you'd like to join Distant World in Rift, make sure you go along to one of our community channels and apply, and then you'll see the option to tick Rift there. Just make sure that you select that and we'll know what's going on. Also, my thanks to Star Lynn in the background there. Are you still out the front, Star?
Just arrived.
Just arrived. Good stuff. We'll be seeing you very, very shortly, and thanks for joining us here. And I'm floating. I think that's possibly as good a time as any for us to get out of here. Lord only knows what we'll be doing in future episodes of WoW. For a start, like I said, do look forward to the return of the Let's Play series. I'm really looking forward to that. And I think next time you see us all here, maybe we'll start... Oh, my Lord, there's a whole bunch of Tigerhawk Rosebuds. One's enough, thanks, Seymour. You will see us maybe explaining the beginning of the Nether Drake, the Netherwing rep grind there, because I know a lot of people ask a lot of questions about that. How do you start? Where do you go? What's it like? Well, maybe in next time's episode you'll get to see that firsthand. In the meantime, we need to get out of here. On behalf of myself, Sambo, Seràphis, the level 90 DK, Draenei, Death Knight, it's us saying take care. Hope you guys are having a great week wherever you are in the world. We do look forward to seeing you next time. We will see you then, and bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye-bye.